Would you like to see Donald Trump squirm, play a twister game with himself? Because that's what's happening in this breaking story. He is on the brink of getting so exposed, he doesn't know what to do.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years.
I always remind myself, I go back to The Wizard of Oz. If you happen to see that classic movie somewhere in your entire lifetime, when they finally get there and there's the curtain and the guy, and it's pay no attention to the man behind the curtain until Toto, the little dog, exposes the guy with his hands on the controls.
Or they should focus on the fact that Bill Clinton, who you know very well, should be spoken about, and they should speak about them.
And in this breaking story, that is exactly what is going on in the background and exactly what just got exposed. You have got to see this. I'm going to show you in a few seconds. Let's watch as Trump's evolution across the way he answers questions and the way he continues to distract with the situation with Jeffrey Epstein. Take a quick look at this.
We have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable. Do you want to waste the time?
Very easy to explain, but I don't want to waste your time by explaining it. Because they don't talk about them, they talk about me. I have nothing to do with the guy. For years, I wouldn't talk to Jeffrey Epstein. I wouldn't talk because he did something that was inappropriate. He hired help, and I said, don't ever do that again. He stole people that work for me. I said, don't ever do that again. He did it again.
Wait, did you catch that? Notice on one hand, he says Jeffrey Epstein hired, and then he says, we hire. Oh, well, it can't be both, Donald.
And I threw him out of the place, persona non grata. I threw him out, and that was it. And by the way, I never went to the island. I never had the privilege of going to his island.
But also, the family of Virginia Giuffre released a statement overnight in response to some of the comments that you made this week. You said that Jeffrey Epstein stole people from Mar-a-Lago. At the time, did you know why he was taking those young women, including Virginia?
No, I didn't know. I mean, I would figure it was ABC fake news that would ask that question, one of the worst. But no, I don't know really why. But I said, if he's taking anybody from Mar-a-Lago, he's hiring or whatever he's doing. I didn't like it, and we threw him out. We said we don't want him, at the place. This is a story that's been known for many years, as you know.
Oh, yeah. We've all known about it for years, and you guys are fake news. You know what's not fake news, Donald? This breaking story. And a man from the inside of your camp who knows all of the players around you just turned the spotlight on you, the cockroach, in this breaking story right here. Check this out. Breaking news. Ex-Trump insider warns president about to flip ketchup all over the White House walls. Donald Trump is about to flip after his secret plan is exposed, according to a former associate of the president. Trump's closest allies are quietly meeting at the residence of Vice President J.D. Vance, and Trump's former trusted operative Lev Parnas reports that the reason is to solidify a Jeffrey Epstein cover-up. In quotes, my sources confirm Trump's inner circle is gathering at VP J.D. Vance's residence to launch the next phase of Epstein narrative control, including edited tapes of Ghislaine Maxwell and Todd Blanche, according to Parnas. In quotes, overnight, I received several phone calls from trusted sources, people inside the room, warning me about today's meeting between Trump's inner circle, Parnas added. Trump's hierarchy is assembling in secret at the residence of Vice President J.D. Vance in Washington, D.C., not for a policy summit, not to serve the American people. No, this is about power, protection, and the ultimate erasure of Donald Trump's involvement in one of the darkest scandals in modern history, Jeffrey Epstein. Parnas goes on to drop details about Republicans' purported secret weapon of distraction. In quotes, I told you it was coming, and here it is. Trump has activated Comer. This is a coordinated, calculated, the subpoenas, the oversight committee drama, it's all part of the show. And while the press focuses on the chaos, the real operation is happening behind closed doors at J.D. Vance's home, Parnas wrote. They think they can get away with it. They think the Circus Act Congressman James Comer is rolling out, waving around subpoenas and distractions is enough to keep the public entertained while they try to pull off one of the biggest cover-ups in American history, erasing Trump from the Epstein files like it was never there. Parnas claims in his conclusion that he's risking everything to bring you this. And when Trump sees this letter, he's going to flip. There'll be ketchup all over the White House walls because the truth is out, because you have it, and because I won't stop speaking it, the ex-insider added. Let me be crystal clear. They are scrubbing Trump out of the Epstein files. Blanche and Vance are laying the groundwork. The tapes are being doctored, the subpoenas are distractions, and all of this is to keep one man protected, no matter how many victims get erased in the process. It's slightly difficult as an analogy to make this akin to the JFK assassination. I mean, we're talking about taking out the President of the United States. But in the case of Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, and quite likely on every level, Donald Trump, there are hundreds of victims in this case who are being absolutely silenced. And the idea, as they stretch time out, please note, this has been going on for years and years and now decades, and now they've moved Ghislaine Maxwell, and now they've gone and met with her, not the victims, and all of this stretching. When someone from the inside, after all the history we have from Watergate to JFK and everything else, to believe that there is some high-level shenanigans going on in the background with an Etch-a-Sketch and an eraser and some whiteout and a lot of black pen, oh yeah. Don't let up, America. Do not let up. This is the one time Donald Trump needs to pay for what he's actually done in his life. And in the meantime, you guys stay frosty.